I would what I would suggest is if somebody betrays you, there's a lot going on here. And if you love this person and you still want them back, then there's a way to manifest that. But when somebody's betrayed you and you try to get back together, which I've done before, um, it's like unless you really released all of the emotions behind that betrayal, you're going to walk in with suspicion, and you're going to create it again. So what I'm going to say is very key, and that is that, and this is what I talk about in my sessions and my groups, and also um, you know on the videos. Probably not even enough on the videos, but I do. If you want like really in-depth videos, I go to my YouTube channel because I talk a lot about it. Um, what we think defines what we experience out there. So if we want something different, then we need to write a different script. Writing a different script is, um, but before you write that script, you want to release the trauma, the drama, all that stuff. How do you do that? Well, it's simple. It's very simple, but it's not easy. And the simplicity is these thoughts that we're holding on to turn into feelings, and then they get lodged in our body, and we hold on to the story, and we release those, to release the thoughts that come in that are, telling you that you are not good enough, or whatever it is that your mind is telling you because you were betrayed, right? But also, when we can start looking at what are we saying to ourselves, and to like what projections are we telling ourselves and about them and about other people that are creating these scenarios. And it's not. Most people don't want to hear that. They don't want to take responsibility or accountability. But once you can, then it becomes absolutely fun to actually start creating something different. To start creating the love life that to start writing if you want that person back, then it's gonna be a tall order to really release everything that happened. And a lot of times when we get betrayed, it's not the first time. And that's what happened to me. And, when I was younger, felt I was in a dysfunctional family situation, and so I was like prime candidate to choose someone to betray me. It's like that's what happens. And so these are subconscious thoughts that are running the show. So what I'm feeling for you, Crystal, is it Crystal? Yeah, Crystal. Is you're waiting, and you're allowing your thoughts to make you feel the suffering. And instead of staying in that place, what is it that you truly want? So you can tell me, is it really? And there's no wrong or right here. It's like, even if they have betrayed you, what is it that you want? Do you really want that person, or do you want to feel that person? Do you still feel that this is your person, and you love them, and you want them back, uh, or do you want to just spend, you don't want to feel the pain? There's a difference with that. So whatever you decide that you want, either you want that person back or you want to have a healthy partner, then I can help you to manifest that, help you release, and help you to stay on point with your intention. And this goes for everybody. So whether it's for a partner, or reconciliation, or more abundance of money, whatever it is. is it that you want? And set that intention. So whatever you want, you say, I allow myself to have a perfect partner, like Kalana. Will I ever get a partner in my life again? Okay, yes, you can. Absolutely. There's nothing stopping you. And there was somebody else. Uh, Grace, sorry, I missed your looking back here. So, I will answer the question for you, Grace, in a minute. Sorry about that. I didn't see it. But there was somebody else that was saying that they're feeling these waves of, some days are good, some days are not so good. And if you notice that when you're having good days and bad days, what are you thinking? What are your thoughts? Your thoughts are dictating how you feel. So I know this may sound crazy or it may sound radical, it may sound new to you, but it's like releasing is allowing yourself to take a step back from your thoughts and start to question them instead of buying them, immediately and going on a, a, a train ride with them. Instead just letting it pass, not getting engaged in those thoughts that cause the suffering, cause the pain, causes all of those not so great feelings. So, so, uh, so Crystal, if you're still there, what is it that you would like in this connection with this person? And Ilana, going back to you about wanting a partner in your life, what is in the way for you to have a partner? It's usually doubts. What are your doubts about having a partner? That's what you need to let go of, because then your energy field brings it that person in. But what we're thinking is what is happening. What we think is what we experience. Grace, I'll answer your question. But for the two people I'm asking, if you want to share comments, what's in the way, that would be great. Hello. I'm also on YouTube, guys. I'm doing Facebook and YouTube at the same time. Hi, Angel. So, Grace, will your daughter's custody here? Again, whatever you want in your life, guys, um, whatever you want to manifest, what is in the way, like Grace, what is in the way for this to happen? What do you feel is like, stopping this from getting finalized? If you can just let me know, that would be great. I mean, I'm doing this for you. I'm still pulling cards, but definitely will. Yes. It definitely will. I feel really positive about it. Release the waiting. Release the projection that it's going to take time. Um, that that will speed it up. Because that's a big piece. Whatever we're thinking, yeah. And then Alana, can't find anyone where I feel comfortable. Okay, release that thought. Allow yourself to have someone come in who you feel comfortable with. write that down as an intention. I vow for this, for the right person to come in that I feel comfortable with, because you're doubting. So if any doubts come up, write them down and release them. And then grace, you're open to anything. Okay, good. So write an intention that I allow for this custody battle to be completely done soon, now. Okay. Do you see this? Like when you really, if you instead of waiting, because we all wait, we wait for things. It's actually an action. So let go of waiting and set the intention with the universe. I allow it to be this way. When I tell people to set an intention, say I allow, you're coming from your soul, your beingness, not your ego that's trying to control everything. You're coming from your beingness, your God self. Like, I allow it to be so. And then any doubts that come up, release them. Write them down and let them go. That's what I do. So um, it's all a positive yes, and it feels good. Um, Grace. So Ava, should you sell the house? Is a big part of the divorce zone and going back and forth. Okay. You really love the house, is that right? It's like something. I feel like there's something, Ava, that you're attached to that um, maybe holding back from uh, holding holding back from something new and fresh coming in. That's what I mean, it's totally normal. We hold on to things out of comfort. You're welcome, Grace. I appreciate you. I like your energy. I never knew who you from months ago. So cool. So we'll be back in touch soon. Just stay positive. Like just and be very direct. Like this is what I want. Allow it to be so. Very good. When you turn the ether with the universe and go, hey, buddy, or whatever, that's what I do. I'm like, excuse me, uh, I need your full attention. You know, okay, okay, and Lana, let go of being hurt. You too. Thank you. It's funny. I thought about you too because I was like, I'm going on Facebook, and I remember someone from Australia. I didn't know you were. So cool. Um, so Alana, I've been hurt too. I understand most of it's happened, but when we hold on to the hurt, it will it will take it with us into the future, and we don't want to do that. Just because you've been hurt doesn't mean it's going to happen again. You don't want it to happen again. So allow for the perfect person to come in and just let go of any doubts just because you've been hurt before. It's very courageous to release that and to go, okay, this is what I want. And Angel, what were you talking about beliefs? You have a question about beliefs? See, we have limiting beliefs that we hold on to in our subconscious mind that are the ones that are running the show of our life. And when we start to investigate those, we're like, oh my God, it's like going into the attic and seeing these thoughts that have been sitting there for a long time due to experiences that maybe weren't so pleasant. Okay, Ava, I love the house, but I feel the financial manifest Okay, so Ava, if you love on the house and that's where your heart is, and you're working on financial stability, what is making it hard to have the financial stability? What do you feel is hard about it? Because that, you can let that go, that can help you. I think my feeling is allow yourself to have the house, allow yourself financial stability. Don't make it hard to have financial stability. Make it easy. I allow myself to have financial stability, and that helps. Easier said than done because the mind comes in, oh yeah, but it's not that easy. Oh my God, I have to work hard, and then we have these mantras in the subconscious mind. It doesn't come easy to me. It's not, it's hard, whatever. And I've been releasing for 10 years. I sit um, with my teacher, and I was just with her this weekend. It was amazing as always in the group. And I have to say, like, I could see a tendency. I was asking myself, what's in the way for something I want and that I'm trying to manifest, right? Like, what's in the way? And I saw it. I saw this tendency that I had. It was very subtle. And I was like, oh my God, there it is. And it came out, it came up from, I just bought a car, and it's a car that I really wanted, and it all, like, everything was smooth, the whole thing was really smooth, and then, there was a couple of things happened the next day, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to take it back to the dealer and have them take care of this because it's it's a used car. And so this tendency came up of like, okay, this thought of this always happens to me, and I went, oh, that's it. That's what needs to be released. Because once it happens, once you release that thought, then the whole circumstances shift. And so I had resistance to what was happening. And once I released the resistance, everything happened. And they came and got the car today, and the guy was super nice. And he said, here's your rental car, and we'll let you know, keep you posted. Because I released resisting. And that's so Ava, taking care of two little ones resisting the car. Yeah, yeah, I get it. So when I have made decisions based on being practical and not following my heart, so follow your heart first and then be practical. Don't be practical and then have to go somewhere that you may not like. You know what I'm saying? So allow, allow for yourself to be financially abundant, financially free, and that and allow for the help that you need to take care of your children. Allow, like, and then let the universe give you ideas. And because this is what I teach guys. When I coach people, it's like whatever you want, release on it. It sounds so easy and so simple, and it really is. It may not feel easy, especially if you're just starting out, but it's so magical when you can let go of these subconscious thoughts that repeat themselves over and over and over again, and that's what you were experiencing. Like I was saying with my car, I saw it. I asked the universe, and this is really cool. Ava, ask the universe, what do I need to do? And let your intuition tell you. You'll get those little subtle downloads when you're doing the dishes or when you're quiet. You don't have to meditate. Just when you're quiet, calm, the answers will come. You have all the answers, so let the answers come through. So when I ask, like, what is it, for some things that I want to happen, I'm like, what's in the way? What am I not seeing? What can I do? What is it? And then I got the answer. And I was like, oh, I mean, okay, this, Ava, you were saying, I'm working on being financially free, financially stable, whatever you said. Okay. So instead of working on it, just allow it to be. And then you'll get the answers of yourself. Just be like, okay, I allow it to be. So why do I say that? Because we are, the only reason why we make things hard on ourselves is because we think it's hard. But we are, our true self is financially free. Our true self has perfect health, perfect love, everything. The cosmic joke is we think we do. So that's why we start to release, oh my God, because we're so identified with our little self in our mind that we think that we're limited, and we're not, because that's not who we really are. I mean, I'm going very deep, but that's what I've been studying this for years. I've been experiencing this, and it's very natural to release, even though doesn't feel like it at first. So, what is it that just experiment? Just allow myself to be financially free and to have a house. And anything that contradicts it, release it. And all you're doing is when thoughts come up, oh, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if that's gonna, you know, um, it's, all these doubts. They're just thoughts. Like, don't believe them. So thanks for sharing. Move on, please. Because you want to think of what you want, not what you don't want. You don't want to hold on to limiting beliefs. And we've been conditioned to do that in the world, holding on to limiting beliefs. So cool. That's why I'm here. Um, I, I I had a healing night, which was going to happen this month, and that was on Sunday night, and it was awesome. It was great where I do a guided meditation, um, where you go into your true self, and and we start. And I do energy healing with the group, where energy clearing and helping people release uh, what's being held on to as limiting beliefs, and then we start rewriting a new script. And it's so amazing because my friend who does qigong, she has a healing night. It's different than mine, but where she said, you can have like chi reactions, and as a healer, the 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 vessel is getting healed too, right? As I'm conducting this healing night, and I had a chi reaction right after. And when you have a chi reaction, it means like you could your body expels something, or you might get like a cold or something because you're detoxing. So when you start moving the energy, everything starts to align, and then it's incredible. I love it. I love it. It's so amazing how we can change our life. And what I do is quantum leaping. It's not slow growth. It's quantum leaping. So let's go into a new timeline. Let's have fun. Let's be done with this limiting stuff. And if you want, especially people that want relationships, they're stuck and they keep having the same experiences over and over again because they don't realize that their subconscious mind is holding on to stories of the past. And so then you're throwing it and you're projecting it into the future, and then you keep, or the present and the future, you keep experiencing the same thing. And there's a way out. I found through release work. And sometimes these thoughts are a bitch to have to pull out because they've been repeating for years, you know, and they don't want to go. So you got to hang in there. And release these limiting beliefs and concepts and stories, and it'll change your life. And miracles start happening. It's pretty amazing. So, does anybody else have any other questions? Anything you want to discuss? And then also, if you're still on, you can join my private Facebook group. It's called Release to Manifest Your Dream Life. So you're welcome to request to join that one. So anyway, cool. Yeah, I hope uh, I hope that helps. You know, because I've created this community where we can support each other. I also have a manifesting Q&A coming up once a month as well. We just did it this month, so the next one I think is July 13th. So we're all on Zoom, and you can ask questions. But I'll be going live again more often here on Facebook, so that'll be good. I tried to get on earlier, but it just seems like every time I go live, it always happens later. My schedule. But Ava, I do feel like your heart is wanting to um, have the house, and so I would just allow more abundance to come in, and really ask the universe, like, what's the best thing to do that will be fulfilling for my heart, and it will come. Welcome, Cheryl and Robin. So if there's anything that you want to ask me or talk about, anything that's going on in your life, let me know. I am a transformational healer coach. Oh, cool. Cool, Cheryl. Nice to meet you. Cool. I just talked to somebody in Australia just a minute ago. I hope, do you follow me on Facebook? I haven't gone live hardly at all on Facebook, and I keep telling myself I'm going to do it more often because I have a lot of followers on Facebook. So I'm going to change the music here, guys. Or not. I don't know. Is it right here? No. Oh, I can't find it. Robin? Yeah, me too. I'm in California. What part? I'm in San Diego. So, oh, cool. Yeah, yeah. It's about an hour away from me. Oh, great. Awesome. Well, what I do in my sessions in groups and also in privates is I do um, energy healing, intuitive readings, energy healing, and coaching, basically helping you to um, whatever you want to happen in your life. If you're healing from a relationship or you want to call in a partner or you want to uh, call in more abundance of money, um, this is the way I do it is release work. And I do it through energy healing in the sessions and also coaching you on writing intention and releasing the thoughts, the limiting beliefs that hold you back from allowing that to come into your life. Because I was just saying to the others that are on here is, the cosmic joke is that everything we want we already have, and the reason why we want it is because we think we're separate from it. But we actually have it already as consciousness, as beingness. We already have it, and so the more we tune into that, the more we allow it to come into our lives, and then if 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 it's not coming in, we just need to release the limiting beliefs, the thoughts that we have as limiting beliefs. So, so it's said and done. It's simple, but sometimes easier said than done and challenging. So, but when you can release, your life becomes so much more magical. It's pretty amazing. So, cool, Robin. Yeah. So what I would suggest is allow yourself to have the perfect man, but release the not and avoidant. Because when we say what we don't want to the universe, like I want a great partner, but just not an avoidant. The universe here is avoidant. It doesn't know the difference. So you want to say, I allow myself to have financial freedom and a good man. Okay, what's in the way? And I'll ask you, what do you think, is in the way for that to happen? I mean, what are your thoughts about it? If you don't mind sharing, what are your thoughts? So very so if you can put in the comments, what is what do you feel is in the way for you to have the demand and the financial right? Okay, coming from a sense of lack. That's what we do. We do that all the time. But guess what? Just try this on. See how the thoughts you said old money thoughts of not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. So what are we doing? It's subconsciously it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. So what is what what's happening is that the universe is giving you not enough. Not enough. Not enough. We don't realize how powerful we are and blame it on other people. It's not other people. It's everything that you imagine. You're in a white room with a white screen, and every thought that you're thinking is creating a reality. So why not think of what you want, not what you don't want? If you're thinking I don't have enough, then you're not going to have enough, and you attracted the wrong man. You're holding on to a thought that you're afraid that you're going to attract the wrong man. So guess what? You attract the wrong man. Why? Because you're in fear. You're doubting that you can attract somebody good. So you're not allowing the goodness that you are, that's abundant, that has plenty of love. So you're holding on to these thoughts of limitation. Do you see what I'm saying? So when we hold on to thoughts of limitation, that's what we get. Is limitation. We get someone who breadcrumbs us. And it goes across the whole board of our life. We get someone who breadcrumbs us. We get clients that don't, or like we don't make enough money. We don't have the abundance that we deserve. Yeah, that's good. Affirmations are great. I would suggest The Secret by Rhonda Byrne on YouTube. She and she has some books, and doing those affirmations are really really good because they're programming the subconscious mind to believe something that you already have. You see what I'm saying? It's like there's nothing wrong with it. It's great because some of us have, like I have a very pessimistic subconscious mind. Yeah, but even let that thought go. Breaking old thought patterns has been a challenge, and then what happens? You make it challenging. I mean, it's like it's like busting. As a coach, I'm like busting those thoughts. I'm helping you to see it and go, oh wait, I don't need to hold on to that either. So you know what I mean? It's like it's not thinking positive. It's just thinking of what you want rather than what you don't want. Most The world doesn't teach us that. So to do the affirmations, because my mind is naturally pessimistic. No, I can release that thought too. I'm just sharing that because that's a tendency that I have been working on. And I even saw it when, I don't know if you were on here, when I was talking about I just bought a car. I bought a used car, the exact car I wanted, the exact color I wanted. I had to go far to get it, whatever. And so then what happened was there was a couple of things that they didn't take care of, which I think is very minor, but still there was one thing that was major. So when this happened, I noticed that I had all this resistance, like, uh, and what was happening was this: my subconscious mind was like feeling the resistance that and the mantra that this happens to me all the time. And I went, oh my God, there it is. And when I saw it, I released it. And what happened? Up until the 2 days, there was resistance from that because I was resistant, they were resistant. Nothing was working, right? And then when I saw that I was causing this resistance by holding on to these thoughts of this always happens to me, I released it, and then everything harmonized today. They got it, they gave me a rental car, everything was smooth. So, exactly. So, usually things are not working out because we're resisting. So, if you feel like you've hit a wall, it's because there's resistance there, somewhere tucked in your subconscious mind. Because we're trying to figure it out with our mind. We're not coming from our soul. So, the resistance is because you're trying to control with the mind. So let go of resistance altogether and tune into who you really are. And that's where I coach people to help them to go back to who they are, which is what every spiritual path and religion does most. Is going back to the source that has perfect health, perfect love, perfect wealth. And you can heal yourself in every way by releasing your thoughts. And this is not something I invented. My teacher's teacher was Lester Levinson. He died in the 80s, and when he before he became like a teacher, he was deathly ill. He had everything wrong with him, and the doctor said, "You need to go. Uh, you need to just go home and die." And he's like, he was young. I mean, he was in his, I think, 40s, and he had been very successful in money and everything. And so he just started releasing. He didn't have a guru. He didn't have a teacher. He was just like, I'm just going to release. I'm going to release. Um, and he just started releasing like unhealed wounds of relationships. He started really all these thoughts that he was holding on to, and in 3 months he was perfectly healthy. And as an energy healer, I totally understand that. It's like you can heal yourself by releasing these negative thoughts. And Robin, you're talking about impatience, wanting fast results. Yes, and you can get fast results when you release, because what you're doing is in your true self. Your true self uh, is timeless. There is no time and space. It's timeless. So when you say, I allow myself to have this, it can happen like that. But the mind is in time, and we make it fast or slow. So sometimes when we want it too bad, what happens? We don't get it because we're, we it creates resistance. Wanting creates resistance. So let go of the wanting and see what happens. And that makes your mind go, huh? What? Let go of the wanting. Just allow it, but let go of the wanting, begging, needing. What happens when we're in a relationship like that? The other person just like resists you, right? It's like, God, stop. You're wanting it too much. You're coming too hard here. So the universe the same way. If you want it too much, what happens when we let go of the wanting? It drops into our lap. Well, we don't have to try so hard. That's a concept that we have to work hard to get. It's a concept to have to work hard to make money. If you know who you really are, and not just know, but you experience it, then you realize that our true self is total relaxation, total abundance, total happiness, everything that we want. It's right inside of us. No person is ever going to fill it. No person, no career, nothing. We can still be happy with the partner. We can still be happy with the career and the money and everything. But you're so much more magnetic when you get it from the source instead of a person. Because what happens is you get this person who has a gaping need, and you have this person that has a gaping need, and then it's not healthy. Then it becomes unhealthy. It's not a lot of people are open to um, the truth these days. I can clearly see that, but it's like to be in a relationship where both people are whole and complete is rare. And people think that when they want a relationship, they want to call in a partner, they're still coming from the sense of lack, but that you'll never find that satisfaction or that happiness with someone when you're coming from that sense of lack. But it doesn't. I'm not poo-pooing it, because we are, we as humans, we are built to have partnership. We're built to have community, you know. So there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not doing it. It's just do it from a place of wholeness and completeness instead of, you know, instead of feeling separate and feeling a sense of love. It's totally different. The experience will be totally different. And then you'll magnetize somebody who will also be in that place. And it can be very divine and beautiful. I mean, I was in a trauma bond for way too long. And let me tell you something. I mean, you know, I have changed more in the last year than I have ever changed, I feel. And it's like, oh my God, the things that are appearing, wow. I mean, the type of men that appear in my life, it's like night and day. It's like, wow, night and day. Totally. People that are healthy, new friendships, men that are good examples of healthy, you know. Um, so anyway, I enjoy helping my clients and in groups and in privates to really magically, you know, change their lives by releasing. It's pretty cool. Yeah, good. That's great. So I don't know. Maybe I already asked you if you're following me, but I hope you if you want to join the private Facebook group. It's called Release and Manifest Your Dream Life. Um, but I will be trying to go live on here a lot more often, and that'll be great. And then uh, yeah, um, you know, I've created this community of supportive people to help to manifest what we want. You know, whether it is a partner. I just had a Q&A online, which we'll have once a month, and we're all on Zoom, and it's a great group of people, and we're all talking about relationships and whatever else. It's pretty cool. So I really enjoy building this community and supporting everyone in everyone manifesting what they want and uh, and letting go of whatever is in the way for that to be so. So I live, eat, breathe this. You know, I spend a lot of time with my teacher. She's an hour away. She has a group meeting in person once a month, and a big group of us get together. I cook for everybody. It's great. It's fun, and but it's just like a big filling up my cup of wisdom and inspiration, and then I share it with my clients. So stay tuned for all the goodies that are coming. Um, it's pretty cool. And also, if you want to hear some of the long form videos, I'm really building my YouTube channel, uh, and it has a lot of really good videos on there regarding relationships and money manifestation and why things aren't working out in our favor and what to do about it. So that's what I share on the YouTube. So it's not just the shorter videos. There's longer videos on there. So, and that's live into it. I'll live into it. So live into it. Live, love, heal. Welcome. Jose. Been nice talking with you, Robin, and yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I really love doing this work. Okay, I think I'm going to be on just a few more minutes, but I'm going to try to go on. Just FYI, I'm going to also do some lives where I'm actually doing the energy healing. So you can come to the live and there's something that you're wanting to clear. I'm going to start doing those too, so people can get a taste of what I do in not only in the groups but in the privates as well. That's what we do on the healing night, which is also once a month. It's all on my website too. So if you're on Facebook, all the information is there. So if anybody else has any other questions they want to ask, feel free to ask. Okay, guys, it's been awesome, and I will come back again soon, and we will decide. So I hope you, if you are on here, I hope you like and follow. It'd be awesome. And thank you again. I will see you all soon. Thank you, Cheryl. Have a great night, guys, or day, wherever you are.